Dr. Obi Adigwe, Director General of the National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, says prices of medicine will begin to drop within the next 6 to 10 months. Adigwe gave the assurance during an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria in Abuja. He attributed the expected relief to the implementation of the Presidential Executive Order on increasing local production of healthcare products signed by President Bola Tinubu in 2024. Adigwe acknowledged that in spite of the progress, there are implementation challenges, especially at operational levels. He said that the executive order is encouraging investors in areas such as rapid diagnostic test kits and syringe manufacturing, with some facilities receiving World Health Organization pre-qualification and more in the pipeline. Adigwe also highlighted the implementation of harmonized system codes, which now allow manufacturers to import inputs and machinery classified under nearly 1,000 HS codes, easing customs processes.
This particular intervention, which is of similar magnitude, took this administration 5 months or 6 months to implement. So in terms of implementation, we are brutal, okay? Based on that intervention, because immediately customs released that circular, we headed there to see the government aspect. Where are the challenges? Because it's one thing for you to begin an implementation. Sometimes going there, they will tell you, there may not be paper or there may not be adequate awareness of the implementation. So we went to customs. We actually confirmed that it had started at customs. Guess what we did? We sent a team to Lagos, where you have a good proportion of the manufacturers. We said, okay, we've gone to government side. We've heard that they're implementing. You that are the key guys who will benefit and then use this intervention to bring down the prices of medicines, but retain high quality for Nigerians. Is it true that and I have the report. There is actually evidence that the 87 manufacturers have started benefiting from the Presidential Executive Order. But there are challenges. And we are now isolating the best approaches to begin to deal with those challenges. Because that executive order is for a period of 2 years. So if you don't clean up the bureaucracies early enough, what it means is that the 2 years will elapse and the maximum benefit will not have been derived. So that is ongoing to make sure that Nigerians derive the maximum benefit. And if our stakeholders and our partners align with the recommendations that we will put on the table based on these field visits, I can guarantee you, as soon as 30 to 45 weeks, you will see a comparative drop in the prices of medicines based on this direct intervention by the Presidential Executive Order. I will further argue that if the Presidential Executive Order is leveraged by the maximum amount of stakeholders, the 87 and more who can come on board, because the Presidential Executive Order says that it will be reviewed so that if more people have seen the benefit and they meet the criteria, they can come on board. What it means is that more Nigerians will benefit. If it is sustained and all the stakeholders play their role, in the next 20 months, okay, we will begin to see marked improvements. You will begin to see factories expanding. And when factories expand, they employ more Nigerians. You will begin to see more factories opening. So people from abroad who have seen the trajectory and have seen that, if we align with this particular executive order, it means that instead of exporting our products to Nigeria and paying high tariff, we can quickly get the equipment and establish. And if that factory is established in Nigeria, Nigerians will be employed. capacity will be built, technology transfer. So in the next 20 months or thereabout, we will begin to see an increase in the number of factories, an increase in the cognitive contribution to GDP that the pharma sector, an expansion in the sector. More investors will be interested in coming into that particular sector. More people will be recruited within that sector. And as you are aware, the pharma sector is one of those sectors that has the highest value chain. There is anecdotal evidence that suggests that for every job you create in pharma, you create about 10 jobs in ancillary sectors.